Photosensitivity warning. All right. Why is my game audio never come through? I'm going to have to spend some time figuring that out at some point. In the meantime, I'll just redo the HDMI setup and fix it right back out of it. Weird. All right, we're going to jump back into Way of the Hunter 2. I did stream this for a bit this morning. And we're going to hop back in. Might try to do that nighttime mule deer mission now that we have the night vision scope. Get some cash. Here's where I logged out. What was I doing? Yeah, we got the dowel sheep and we got the night vision scope. I was testing it out to see if it worked during the day. And it do. It is, well, we got all day. I don't necessarily want to, do I want to skip a whole day? I'm not sure if I do or not. I wouldn't mind having that cash, though, from the mission. Yeah, let's do the night mission. Let's see if we go here. We just bop back over to the lodge. Oops, let's get, Scruffy sent home. And then we'll get up at like midnight and we'll see if we can't find a mule deer. There's usually a bunch around the lodge. So that should be doable. Still have my gun, right? With the, yeah, the big old scope on it. Cool. We'll go for a long sleep. Let's do 11:50. That'll give us time to wander down there and get in position. Does it feel like I'm 4 feet tall? This dude really short? Oh, he is short. Okay. Wow. That or the world scale is just really off. Yeah, he's like 5'2". That's why I feel so short walking around. Okay. Thought I was crouched. So, wind's out of the north. I probably want to angle this way and then we'll cut back across. Yeah, we can turn that off. I know I need to harvest some mule deer. There's a state bug in the game. Super common programming mistake. Or it doesn't load up the state properly. So I always have to hit O twice and Q twice when I fire up the game. So my binoculars are just regular binoculars, right? Yeah. No night vision there. We got our quote-unquote night vision scope. I'm going to wander down this way, and then we're going to walk back across to the west. See if we can find some mule deer. Actually, I should look. What are they doing? 12 a.m. Mostly sleeping. I wonder if they're drinking. Do I have a drinking spot anywhere? What time do they drink? Okay, so they're normally going to drink around that time. Got it. So we'll see if we can catch them heading down to the river to get a drink. It is, yeah, it's just after midnight. So we've got 3 in-game hours. try to shoot a mule deer. I know it's really dark. Sorry about that. We have a mission to shoot a mule deer between 12 and 3 a.m. Don't know if my headlamp spooks them or not. I'm sure there's drinking areas down here. I just don't have any marked. There's one down there. I'm sure somewhere along here there's a drinking zone. So I'm going to go down to the river and then we'll walk west. See what we can find. I'll turn on my headlamp. I know it's super dark on YouTube. It makes it way dark. I can see actually fairly decent. Surprising given the cloud cover. Oh, wow, that's quite the iris effect. That's cool. Never really noticed that before. I haven't hunted at night because that's highly illegal where I'm from. I guess some places you can hunt at night? It's almost bright out. Alright, so we're just down from the hunting stand. You get a 2-for-1 special today, Dave. The wife had a school function to go to this evening, so just me and the cat again. Daughter's out of town. Son's in college. Cat's sleeping. Dad's going to play some video games. Got all the laundry done and folded. Bunch of vacuuming done. We got the housework pretty well done. Yeah, not seeing any signs of deer down here. Time's a ticking. I wonder if I should walk along and find an actual spot. Get some of these need zones discovered. So we can't get one found tonight. We'll have to do it another night. What that looked like tracks. I guess it was a shadow. I thought about firing up Starship Evo again. I was just watching a Splitsy video on that. He was doing some cool stuff. I know they've fixed some of the bugs since I made my video series. I think it's still pretty janky though. But I decided I'd just hop back into the hunting. I'm getting a little bit of artifacting with the shadows. Wonder, do I have DLSS or any of that stuff turned on? Video. I do. Under screen percentage. Let's just do like, I don't even know what the latest one is. Fast, Unreal Engines, modern. Yeah, TSR I think is kind of what Star Citizen uses. Let's try TSR so we're not having any of the weirdness going on. Reflex. No, we don't want that. Alright, we'll see how we get along with that. DLSS is nice for the frames, but it does get some artifacts. Ooh, wow. Speaking of artifacts. Now I've got like a crosshatch pattern sometimes showing up. We'll play. Oop. Gonna die. I'm on a rock. Come on, game. Oh, for crying out loud. That is so dumb. I got knocked unconscious earlier because I was walked across a rock. Hopefully that'll get fixed. Yeah, not much opportunity for watering holes down here. It's all pretty rocky. Unless they're on the other side of the stream. If you are just tuning in, we have a mission to do a mule deer. Get it between 12 and 3 with our night vision scope. So that's why it's so dark. And I'm walking along the stream, trying to pick up some watering, some drink need zone on this part of the map. It's really shallow through here. And maybe they just don't come over here to drink. It's a possibility. I thought for sure that there's a bunch of other need zones around this area. I thought for sure there'd be a drinking zone here somewhere. I haven't even heard a deer. So I think they're all sleeping. They're not drinking in this part of the world. Here we go. Do you have any tracks? This is prime watering hole. I don't see any tracks though. Getting dark again. I guess clouds going by. It is, yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. I've got another. It's really far from that zone. There's one place down here where I found a watering hole. So I thought there would be another one up this way. Stepped on a rock again. Yeah, I'm not hearing them at all either. This is kind of where we'd usually find a drinking spot. It's nice and shallow. I'm not seeing animal tracks just yet. That's a dark colored rock. I thought it looked like a track. It actually is making like noise when I walk through that. It doesn't increase the noise meter any though. Wow, no drinking zones all the way along here, huh? That's really surprising. Starting to wonder if they're like not on the other side of the bank or something. Oh, there we are. Finally. Which herd is that? That herd over there. Okay. They're probably coming from that direction, so they'll probably smell me. Perfect. Well, let's get up on this bluff a little bit, and we'll take a look. Turn my headlamp off. I don't know if they can see that. It looks like a resting spot. No, it's part of the drinking spot? Okay. No, it's getting too dark. Jeez. That's so bad. I really hope they fix that character movement. Holy cow, it's dark! The broad view here. Well, I'm going to chill here for a bit, see if we have anybody show up at this watering hole. Forgot to check. Did it say frequent? Didn't say. Bunch up that way. If we don't get anything here tonight, we may go up to this spot a different night. I don't want to spend the whole stream in the dark, though. So if we don't get one, we'll move on and do regular daytime hunting. Scope is kind of cool. Yeah, the wind's out of the east now. It was out of the north. First, it was out of the... Yeah, it was out of the north. Now it's out of the east. It shifts a lot. So yeah, we're nearing the end of like when they would come drink. So I'm not sure anything is going to come drink over here. I would think they would already be here by now if they were going to drink here. We'll wander this way a bit. We'll scan the shoreline. I'm thinking I hear something off over that way, but it could just be ambient noises. I haven't even heard a deer though, so I don't think they're in the area. Unless they're just really quiet at night. Much money to end up with? Yeah, we gotta make a bunch more money. That's why I was hoping to do this mission. Pays like $1,200. We should see how much a turkey call is when we get back to the lodge. Wouldn't mind doing some turkey hunting. Alright. Alright, so yeah, the river just keeps heading north. Oh! I hear a deer. Naturally, as soon as I walk away. Let's take a knee. The deer out there somewhere. So I should have stuck to my rock. Let's see. So the watering spot is here. Let me put a marker down. There it is. Oh, I always put markers down. They just don't show. This game is so buggy. It is early access. I guess it's hiding. It was hiding underneath the water. Got it. More daylight now. Let's go ahead and set the 0 to 100 while I'm thinking about it. It doesn't say male, does it? It just says a mule deer. And between 12 and 3. So we still got a little over an hour in game. I heard what sounded like a doe. So I might work my way back over here. I am crouched, right? Yeah, I'm crouched. I'll work my way around. We'll see if the watering hole is like right down there. If she's coming to that, we might be able to line up a shot. I don't know if she was coming to the watering hole or just out there hanging around. Just heard the one call. Not a lot to go on. The light levels keep really shifting with these clouds going over. Basically can't see. I can see a little bit with the binocs. We're about 200 meters from the watering hole. Just for reference. You guys probably can't see anything when I'm looking through the binoculars. I could see a little bit. There you go. Got some moonlight coming out. Some wolves off further to the west. Where you at, dear? The moon's out. I can actually see pretty good with the binoculars. Is that her over there? No, it must have just been that bush. Looked kind of like a deer through the binoculars. Yeah, it's just a bush. It looks like there's a deer standing right there. But it's just that bush. We're on the last hour of the window we got for the mission. I think it's going to be a bust. Let me move on down a little bit. I can see more of that meadow. Dave, do they do any night hunting out in Idaho? Unless it's changed. Since I used to hunt, it was illegal in Missouri to hunt at night. So it feels wrong to be out here with a night vision scope. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know where you can hunt at night. Maybe there's some states where you can. Or it's just a game thing they're doing. All quiet on the Western Front. Well, if we don't get something tonight, I'll try some other time over here. There's a lot more drinking spots that I've got scoped out. We'll go till 3 a.m. It's 2:16 now in game. And then we'll go do some regular daytime hunting where we can actually see what's going on. I just heard that one call. I haven't seen any sign of any deer anywhere. They really nailed the soundscape. It sounds great out here at night. You can hunt at night in New Zealand. Oh, really? Interesting. I'm not sure where this new Laurentia is supposed to be based on. I kind of assumed Northwest United States, but I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into the lore. Where's all the deer at? That cracks me up every time. Whole lot of nothing. Another half hour in game. I'll wander back over here. There's a lot of mule deer around here. They're just not very active at night. Kinda wishing I'd bought the other scope now. Oh well. Just need to kill a few more animals and we can buy that one. This is a neat zone. I wonder if I have this marked. Would appear no. This looks like a rusting or possibly feeding spot. Gotta find like the little node that marks the middle of it or whatever for it to pick it up. See that anywhere? That's weird. Get the matted down grass and everything. Time is it? We only got 10 minutes in game, so looks like this night hunt is a bust. Heard one deer call in 3 in-game hours. They are not out and about over here. All right, well, we'll go make it daylight. We'll go back to regular hunting. Yeah, 256. Just bot back up here to the lodge. Back to your regularly scheduled hunting. Also want to swap out the scope. It's got a decent zoom on it, but it's a little hard to see. Just to taunt me, I just heard a mule deer just now outside. Bastards. Yep, see there? You hear them? Let's go ahead and do 7 a.m. Sure. There'll be all kinds of mule deer out here now, probably. Ah, look at that sunrise. It's going to be a beautiful day. Good day for some hunting. I think I'll head down to the deer stand. Try not to die again, walking over the rocks. A lot of time they're feeding right down here by the stand. What's that stand? It's down here somewhere. There it is. Must have heard I was out and about. I think I'll sit in the stand for just a bit. Then we'll head on down the river. A lot of times they're like right out here eating. Might be a little early for that. Oh yeah, I was going to check a turkey call cost. I forgot to do that. Whoops. Quite a few turkey around the lodge here too. And we'll give it a minute. See if anything shows up. Not in a big hurry. This is a pretty chill game. I think I see some Dal sheep way off in the distance. I think all the mule deer just up and left. Well, I would rather walk and enjoy the scenery than sit here in the stand, so let's go do that. Let's just walk down here. There's usually mule deer, bison, Dal sheep all along here. We'll see what we can see. Should we get Doggo out? Have him come with us. Let's go, Scruffy. They eat here often, just not today. What was the time on that? Yeah, 7 to 12 and then 8 to midnight. There's a surprising lack of mule deer this morning over here. There's some off over that way. Unfortunately, where the wind is, let's head up this way and then we'll cut back to the south. Here, doggy, you can be released. I'll pull you back in if we find something. Let him roam. So yeah, we're gonna head back up here, and then I heard that a call over around this area somewhere. The wind though is blowing that direction. I need to get up north a bit before we come back over. Shooting range discovered. Hey, Mallow. Yeah, I didn't miss anything with the night hunt. It was a complete bust. Or heard one deer call. Never saw anything. Was trying to get the mule deer mission done. Didn't have any luck. Now they're over there. Alright. Get through this thick stuff. Wind shifted a little bit, which is nice. There they are, I think. Nope, that is a bush. It's funny how it looks like a deer until you zoom in on it. The deer-shaped bush. There they are. He's just got 2 spikes, so he ought to be culled. I know, doggo. You gonna turn for me? Try a neck shot, but not the best from this range. Scooch over a bit. If he'd just turn a little bit, we'd have a nice shot at him. The doe over there. Where were you guys last night? Don't know how reliable the neck shots are in the game. I mean, we got that one neck shot that worked out, but it was pretty close range. Kind of tempted for science. I've not had the frozen animals, no. Yeah, he's a little far back, but I think we got him. I've had the nothing but 1 stars. Got that. I haven't seen anything of any animal that's more than 1 star. Here he goes. Should we get a doe to go along with it? He's slid downhill a bit. He's somewhere over there. Let's go see if we can find him, Scruffs. And welcome, Mad Dog Kish. I don't think I said howdy. Howdy, howdy. I haven't had any frozen animals that I've noticed. Just really like low fitness. I don't know if that's a bug or a feature. Let's see, that's a rock, I think. That's indeed a rock. That's probably from the buck, I'm guessing. So here, you track him down, Scruffy. Find him, boy. We'll find that doe, too. sure he's over here somewhere. I saw him go down. He slid a little bit. There he is. Good job, Scruffs. Hey, Chase, how's it going? Yeah, he's just a little spiky. He looks, from the coat color, he looks old. Oh no, he's really young. Wow. Okay. That's unexpected. Why is he only 56 bucks? I need to go hunt some bison again. Okay, well that's interesting. Maybe, I don't know mule deer that well, so maybe the coat color, oh, here's the doe. Coat color isn't that big of an indicator like it is with the whitetail. There we go. Yeah, we got a nice doe. So she's got a lot of meat on her, so she's worth 150. I guess because the buck was so young, probably. So that's interesting. They had that dark of a coat, but he was only 1 year old. All the Call of the Wild stuff's on sale. Yeah. I haven't played Call of the Wild in years. There you go. Couple deer. We're back up to 565. Hoping I can thin these herds out and we'll get some decent animals maybe. They sure aren't worth anything right now. I've had some like decent antlers and they're still just 1 star. So I don't know. Maybe it's a lot different in this version of the game. I haven't really done much reading up on it. I don't think I've played Call of the Wild since the first Way of the Hunter came out. Dang, Mad Dog. I've seen pictures on the Steam forums. People with the glitched out animals. I haven't had that problem. Let's see how far. We're getting a little far from the river, but not too bad. We'll just head down here. There's a bunch of bison and Adal sheep and mule deer and stuff along here, so it's good. Good place to just walk. Do a walking hunt. Let's get him a little more free roaming. Just for funsies. Yeah, the lighting is great. I've seen a lot of comments like, oh, it's just the same game. Nope. I had no problem paying for the upgrade. Got a dog, we got better graphics. You gonna sit? Not so much. I thought I saw it. Yeah, there's a deer right there. With a rack on him. Decent. Still range for 100. Take it. I'm basically just going to shoot everything and hope we get better spawns. That's kind of my approach. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be a 1 star. 45% fitness, 1 star. Alright, you kind of went down on that draw. Guessing he went down right over here. We'll give him a minute. Hey, Dewaza, good morning. Hope I said that right. Yeah, it's kind of thick back in here. I'll probably have to have Scruffy track him down. This looks like a feeding zone of some kind. See over here in the road. He came over this way. You see him, Scruffy? Where'd he go? Alright, found the blood trail. Good boy. It's like, oh, he's right there. I think we found him, Scruffs. I think we found him. Yeah, I'm not sure what the minimum or recommended specs are. It is Unreal Engine 5, so it's probably pretty beefy. There we go. 1 star, 43%. 7 year. I figured he was about 5 years old and 45%. That's pretty much all I've got in the game so far. Yeah, just the one shot. Here it is. So if we go to trophy, then we can get a little better look at him. Yeah, they've got some work still to do on the antlers. The antlers are not the best, but nice little... we'll generously call him an 8-pointer. It's not bad. We'll just sell. We're basically just selling. Making the monies. I want you to... I tell you to come here. I think you'll follow again. Dave's looking up the specs. So yeah, they're recommended a 2060 as a minimum. Yeah, the YouTube kind of killed the formatting. Get some deer back over here. Let's go back over here. They're heading down to their usual spot now. If you want to play a hunting game, though, Duazo, look on Steam for the Hunter Classic. It's an older game, but it's probably the best hunting game there is, as far as realism. And it should run fine on older systems, because it's like a 15-year-old game. And it's free to play, so you can just play it. You get a 243 and a 12 gauge. Unlimited ammo, and you can just go to town. You can earn stuff in-game to level up, get better equipment, stuff like that. But you can do a ton of hunting with just the free 243 and the free 12-gauge shotgun. It also has excellent multiplayer, so grab a friend and go hunting. I have a link somewhere. If you use the link to sign up, you get some goodies. I don't know if did I put that in Nightbot? You could try exclamation hunter in chat. I don't know if that works. I used to have that on Twitch. Oh, hey, there's a deer right there. Another nice doe. Be good for the freezer. Scruffy, don't scare her off, okay? Oh, hey, wrong gun. Blast her with a 20 gauge. I'm not sure, Duazo, about the selling price. I think it's a combination of like age and fitness, though, and because basically the way you're making money in this game is you're selling it to like local restaurants, so it goes off the meat value for the most part, I think. She should have went down. Let's see if we can find her. There she is. I think that's her right over there. Or it might be flowers. No, I think I see her right there. Let's go take a look. Yeah, I'm loving the dog. Especially playing on hard mode with no helpers. He can really help you with the tracking. And he's just fun. And you can name him whatever you want. I named mine Scruffy. Another deer right over there. Wind's blowing right at him. He should be taking off. Crazy mutt. I hear another deer, I think, on the other side of these bushes. Yeah, there she is. Thought I saw her white butter belly down here in the grass. So we'll take a look at the details here on when I harvest this doe. 92, so she's not nearly as big as the other one was. So there's weight. It was a little high there, to watch that. If we go look at weight and price, so there is the dressed weight, and then they're paying I will call it dollars per kilogram. So that's where the price comes from. And it tracks like the shot degradation of the meat. And then, of course, you got your regular dressing weights for the guts and everything. So it breaks it down by meat price. That's how you make your money. She wasn't a very big doe, but hey, it's another 92 bucks. Hard to be unhappy with that. Yeah, it looks like I may not have that set up in YouTube. Oops, like I did. Oh, come on. It's hit all the wrong buttons. I had it set up in Twitch. I mean, I have it set up in YouTube. There's another doe right down there. Do you fit in the freezer? A little over 100 meters. That should be a good long shot. I haven't, well, I know Nightbot's in here because he does the moderation. I've seen him get excited over emoticons and stuff. I thought I had set up that command, but maybe I didn't when I switched to YouTube like 3 years ago. Oh well. I forget, you get like a free call or something if you sign up with somebody's code. You don't have to use my code, but if you can find somebody's Hunter Classic code to sign up with, you get some freebies. At least you used to. Alright, where'd she go, Scruffy? I need you to work your magic. Should be some blood right around in here somewhere. There it is. Oh yeah, good long shot. Alright, track her down. She's gonna be right over here somewhere. Probably hiding in this tall grass. Is that blood backwards? Oh no. Just looked weird because of the grass. Good job, boy. Oh, there she is. Wow, she's really hidden. Good thing I got the dog. That'd been hard to find. Oh wow, she's even smaller, I think. I guess that one I shot was really nice and big because she sold for like 150. 200 bucks and 3 special items, Dave. Yeah, let me bear with me just a second here. Let me see if I can find that in case anybody wants to sign up. They can get some freebies. Let's hop back over to the lodge here. Get some shiny 5-head. Let's see. Nightbot. Nightbot.tv. Dashboard. Good evening, Kerbo. Well, good evening. How are you? Top chatters. DC Dave 3. I know that guy. I don't see Hunter on here. I did move some of the commands over. Well, bear with me just a second, folks. The Hunter Classic. TheHunter.com. Let me see if I can sign in and get you a link. I haven't been signed in here in forever. Whoa! That's bright. I got success true in a JSON blob. Nice. Good to see the site's working well. You must confirm the... sure. I agree to all the things. Sign over my firstborn. Here he is. Recruit friends. Click here to invite a friend. There it is. It says, where is the play, get reward? Where does it say what they get? I don't remember. I don't see it. Anyhow, get back over to my live stream. Find the chat. There. If you do sign up for the Hunter Classic, you'll get some freebies if you use that. And I should add that as a command sometime when I got more time. Alright, back to the game. You ready, Scruffy? Oh, I forgot to make... Yeah, I forgot you switched accounts, Dave. I need to get your... I need to get this account added as a mod. Actually, here, you can just... you can just roam. So we ended up way back over here again. Let's once again try heading south. We're walking into the wind now, which is good. So they use this one pretty often as well. Yeah, getting a little far from the river, but that's okay. Just kind of walk along the tree line. It's been working pretty well so far. Another eating spot. Got some more deer over that direction. Wonder if they'll be coming to that eating spot. It's a little further south. Maybe we can get a bison. They pay pretty well. Actually, does the hunting log tell the price I got? So if we scroll down to today... Whee! This is going to get really long. Hopefully it paginates at some point. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 mule deer so far. Dang. Wait. Dog use location. I don't see a price. So I don't think it tells you what price you got for these. Unless it's on there and I'm just missing it. So that's two things I need to remember to do after the stream is make this other Dave account a mod and update Nightbot with the Hunter command. Sometimes he sits. He's like a real dog. Sometimes he listens. I keep hearing him back in there. 9:22, so they could still be heading for the eating ground. See if we can catch him coming out of the woods here. Sounds like we got some wolfies over here too. Need to thin them out. Oh, they're already over here. Where are you? All kinds of deer calls. Oh, they're there. Yep, coming out of the woods. Have any friends with you? Back into the brush, huh? Clever girl. Way to not get shot. Go hide in the brush. She may have smelled me because the wind's blowing right at her. Funk. Oh, I think we found her. Yeah, Scruffy's like zoom. He's out of here. $71, not bad. Oh, I keep forgetting about the level up stuff. I should probably go check that. Skills. I have a skill point. I always forget about this. Available skill points. 1. We got. So I've unlocked those. This one is you analyze, so I don't need any of the scout stuff because I don't have any of that crap turned on. Animals have a harder time spotting you. That sounds useful. What about smell, though? Harder time catching your scent. Hold your breath for longer. I'm going to go with this one. Let's keep leveling those up. Got some more deer over this way. Here, let's have you sit here. It's windy over here. I'm gonna see if I can get something out in this meadow to shoot at. Couple deer right there. Couple doe, I think. See if they got any bucks with them. Hey, no problem, Dubazo. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. The doe there looks a decent size. I think there's another one back behind those bushes. Oh, there it is. Moved into those trees. Ah, man, I wish you could turn off the spinny thing. That is so annoying. And it's a little far. Not great visibility. Fortunately. So I got a decent shot at that one. Yep, wrong button. Got the right button eventually. Oh, she turned. Oh, there was a whole herd of them back in there. Like 6 of them just ran away. I only saw the 2. Well, let's go take a look, Scruff. That was a little bit of a far shot. I think I got lungs. Go find out. Yeah, we got some need zones over here. Resting spot. Eating spot makes sense since they were browsing back in here. Alright, she was right back in here somewhere. Let's pretend for a moment that we don't have a dog. To do this the old-fashioned way. A bear poo? No, wolf poo. Alright. Yeah, I'd expect to see some blood right in here. Unless she was a lot further back than I thought. Interesting. Yeah, because that was by that tree, right? That was by that tree, and she was right in here. Did I miss it walking in? Aha. I did. Yeah, it's going to be just a wound. I'm not 100% on board with their damage modeling. So she's going to get away. If you don't get a lung shot, they just walk away. They just shake it off. Has been my experience so far. It's kind of silly. Yeah, been distracting blood, so. Yeah, she got away. I was probably a little too high, would be my guess. So at least the way it stands right now in wave 102, it's long shots or nothing. Although I did get a neck shot on a deer. That surprisingly worked. I was happy with that. They usually don't run like super far away, so. And a lot of times they'll come back pretty quick. So I kind of want to just hang out over here. See what happens. That's the wrong button. So I'm going to chill here by this tree. See if they happen to come back. I can look around on the hills as well. Man, just look at the graphics in this game. I said this on the first game too, the first Whale Hunter. I would love for there to be like an after action report. You quit your hunt and the ones that got away, it shows you an analysis of the wound and, you know, your shot and everything, so you could learn from that. You could also see if it's just a bug or bad damage modeling. Because I thought it was a little high, but I'm pretty sure that should have been a lung shot. And it's a 308, a decent sized round. I don't know, does it say how many grains the bullet is or anything? I don't think it gets into that much detail. Doesn't say for the regular gun, huh? Okay. It just says 308 Winchester. Doesn't say how many grain the bullet is. So, I'm not sure I buy that she just got away. I've dropped a bison with the same rifle from 100 meters. Alright, I don't hear them coming back, so let's go ahead and, oops, keep hitting the wrong button. Go ahead and just walk into the wind. It was very windy. So thanks, Scruffy. Getting into some more rugged land. Yeah, I'm going to keep you with me. What is this? Is it just a rock? I guess it's just a rock. So we're kind of up from the river. Yeah, it does look pretty rough through here, doesn't it? Not much opportunity for shooting here. Probably had to go down by the river, actually. Pick up some drinking spots and stuff. This looks like another resting or eating spot. Yeah, resting spot. And these mule deer are just everywhere over here. Thick. A wolf eating spot. Oh, I completely missed the rib cage there. Sure enough. There's a little dam up here. That's deep. Haven't seen that. I haven't been over this way. Been over to that camp. I think we went up this way. I wasn't down this far. The resting spots for that. Okay. I thought I had it turned off where I could see the dog on the map. Yeah. Maybe that's just a marker on your screen, not on the map. Yeah, I never noticed his icon on the map before. Grr, splash. Oh, I'm stuck on a small rock. There we go. The character controller needs a lot of work, among other things. Pretty solid, though, for an early access release. Is that an elk? It's either an elk or the biggest mule deer in the history of mule deer. I'm guessing it's an elk. I don't have an elk call, but he was majestic. Let's move up. We got the wind blowing kind of right to left. See if we can at least get better eyes on him. I hear you, deer, but I see something else. I'm off on a mission to at least spot an elk. I don't have my Lapua with me, but if we got close enough, we could definitely take it with the 308. Where are you, Mr. Majestic Elk? Let's see where you went. Let's have you hang back here, Scruff. Let me get on this little rise to see if I can see anything. Oh, we got wolves. Over that way somewhere. Can't get an elk, maybe we can get a wolf. There he is. Yeah, it's an elk. Nice. Walking away from us. See if we can just follow him. It's way too far for a shot with the 308. Where did he disappear to? Must be in that brush. I hear you, wolfies. Oh, they're there. Oh man, I could definitely shoot a wolf from here. I'm more interested in the elk. Don't see where the elk went. I hear the elk. Yeah, it's tough to. I've shot wolves before. They're not hard. Where'd they go? They run off? Yeah, I think they ran off. Oh, no, they're there. They're bedded down over there. Where'd this elk go? He was right up here. Don't forget about Scruffy. Oh, I think I see his butt right there. Don't go play with the wolves, okay? That would be bad news. I think they're just making noise. They're still laying down over there. There's a couple elk up there. I don't know what I saw. I thought I saw an elk butt in that brush, but maybe not. Get the wind in our favor, but actually they're coming this way. If they're going to walk down here, I'll just let them walk to me. So if I could get them like to down here, I'll take a shot. If I get a good long shot from 100 meters, I think we could take them. So right above those rocks is like 100 meters. We'll see what they do here. Well, I'm just drinking. So I wonder, like that one's really dark, and that one's like the classic elk coloring. I wonder if he's younger. I don't know elk that well. Place your bets now. Do we drop an elk? They're going to eat up there, aren't they? They're just taunting me. Need you guys to come another 100 meters down this direction. Can you do that for me? Do I need to belly crawl towards you? Oh, there was one in the brush. I did see an elk butt. Well, we'll see if we can take one down from 120 meters. That should have been a good long shot. Yep, there we go. Dropped him. Alright, our elk is there. Our elk is there. Our elk is there. Okay, fine. Thanks, Scruffy. Should we shoot a wolf? Did we scare them off? Or are they still sitting over there? No, they're still wandering around over there. Yeah, I might have scared them a bit and they're coming back. See if we can get a wolf too. missed him. Pretty sure that was a complete miss. I think I shot right over his neck. Oh, I actually hit him. Okay. I don't know if I got a good hit, but I hit him. Scruffy, I'm going to need your help. So let's grab our elk, and then we'll go check on these wolves. Come on, doggy. Here, can we get the dog in the picture too? Let's try to get a picture here. All right, come to me. Good circling around. Crazy mutt. There's a tree right in the way, naturally. Well, we'll see what we got. Let's switch to photo mode. Doggy's right in the way. Now, there was a game where you could move these. I don't remember. Was that Call of the Wild, where you could, like, move stuff around in the shot? I don't remember for sure. Let's see. Well, he's kind of in the shot. Let's get that out of the way. Got some nice grass right here, covering everything up. Yeah, fine. First elk. One star, of course, because that's all we have on the map. Here we go. A little high. We got him down. 166 bucks. Some weird shadow effects. Just wanted to get a couple of screenshots. Elk meat's not as valuable as the doe meat, apparently. Alright. Sell. Let's go check on this wolf. Could be a resting spot here, right? Say we're hanging out. They were all kind of like bedded down over here. Oh, I actually got that one. Wow. Okay, cool. So I might have two wolves. 155 bucks. I need to do more wolf hunting. Oh, I dropped it with a spine shot because it was too high. I thought the way it looked, I had overshot and it just did splash on the ground behind it, but nope. Dropped it instantly with a spine shot. Tracking distance is 0 meters. That'll work. Alright, let's go see if I did any damage on this other one. He stopped when I shot him. So I know I hit him somewhere. But he was on a full run. It's just sticks. You see anything, Scruffy? Any wolves laying over here? Looking for signs. He's in submarine mode. There you go. Found a blood trail. Oh, I never would have found that. I don't even see it. Where is the blood trail? Waiting on signed blood trail. Okay. Sure about that game? Is this invisible blood trail bug confirmed? Wolf pee. Plus they had diarrhea really bad. Oh, here's blood over here. Yeah, lower volume of blood, so probably nothing. I don't know where that track is that he said he found over here, unless he just was off. You know, it was actually that one. Finished tracking blood. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we winged him. That's about it. I want to go look at this dam. Looks like it could be tracks, but apparently not. Here we go, an elk and a wolf. Happy with that. Some interesting geometry with the water here. What are you doing, Scruffy? Just going for a swim? Yeah, don't look at it too close. It looks really good. I think the wolves are long gone. I think he's when he's released, he kind of just lazily follows you. Does lots of zoomies. Quite a lot of wolf sign over here. Is that a camp I know about? Yeah, that's the camp I know about. Oh, hello. Found the wolves. That one's a different color. Does that mean it's special? Just started moving. It just semi-auto. Oh, that one was perfect shot, and then he turned away from me. Almost got that one in the head. Pretty cool. You can see the arc. I mean, you shouldn't be able to see the bullet, but it's a game, so we'll give them some leeway. But they're all the way up there at the camp now. Run away! They were hauling ass. They're not playing around. I thought I saw blood, but I think it's pink flowers. Well, let's go see if we did any damage. I thought I had a good shoot on that first one. It was gray. The others were like kind of black and model colors. I don't know if that means anything. One wolfie. Fierce looking animal. As a male, 1 star. Almost a little far back, but he was at such an oblique angle. I'll take it. Right in the old lung. $100. Alright, did we get anything else? That is the question. Let's have Scruffy take a look around. I'm kind of doubting we did. I almost nailed one right in the head on the run, but I didn't quite get him. Yeah, he found a blood trail. Let's see what we got. Probably low volume or whatever it's called. Track him down. Yeah. Fresh blood, lighter red, lower volume of blood is the way the 102 speak for he got away. Finished tracking. Yeah. Hello? Group size small. See if they were coming back yet. I guess I ought to look and see. Is that other elk back down there eating again? Yep. Couple elk down that way. So they're kind of following along the riverbank. See if we can head them off at the pass. See if I can get down here a little closer. A little far yet. Curious about the darker colored one. Oh, you bastard. Oh, he turned. What are you doing? Now the wind shifted. It's all going horribly wrong. I'm curious about the dark one, but he's got a much bigger rack. With a 1 star, I'm sure. It's literally going to walk right up to me. Ah, it's too far back. Didn't realize he was going to take another step forward. I might have messed that one up. No, we got him. Alright, cool. Whew, that was close. Thought he was done walking, and then he took a step right as I squeezed. They got pretty good sized lungs, though. We'll see where we hit him. Got something big. He went down quick. Is it another eating spot, or just part of the same one? It might be part of the same one. Alright, buddy, you can roam at will. Taking the old dirt nap. This 308's pretty versatile. Scruffy, don't run right through the elk. That's a decent looking animal. Kind of wish the antlers wouldn't clip into the ground, but... Can't have everything. Hide UI, H. Always grass in the way. That'll work. Oh, does the escape menu not pause the game? Oh, it doesn't. Interesting. I thought it did. 1 star. Don't you know? $210 kilograms of breast weight, though. Not bad. Here it's T to toggle the UI. Really weird lighting. All right, 273 bucks. What are we up to now? We're back up to 1,600. Nice. Might be almost enough to get that scope I was wanting. I don't remember how much it was. Was it 1620 or 1720? Something like that. Been a good hunt tonight. Well, it's shiny, but it's just a bush. Weird. And the 6-power scope, I guess, is fine. With the 338, I like to get the little bigger scope and put on it. And then I can keep the 6-power on the 308. There's that wolf pack coming back. Dirty rotten animals. Try some sniping. These are just wolves. I don't care that much about them. I forgot him or not. It looked like a hit, but I'm not sure. Let's put that back on 100 while I'm thinking about it. We'll go have a look-see. 6 power scope at 300 meters. It's kind of hard to tell detail. Cool. Getting into elk territory, starting to pick up a lot of their need zones. Get our cardio in. I didn't see any of them drop, so I think this is just going to... If I even hit them, it's just going to be a flesh wound. So somewhere in here-ish. Yeah, somewhere like that. Lighter volume, blah, 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 yeah. Well, we'll have Scruffy track it, but he's not going to be dead. We'll bleed once or twice, and it'll be end of the blood trail. You clipped into the ground. Finish tracking blood. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like how it says lower volume of blood. It looks like somebody took like a Dixie cup full of blood and just splattered it across the ground. He's a little low on oil. Come back for more? Yep, they did. Look at them go. Up, wolfies. Walk away from that. He's like, okay, I will. That was for science. Those were terrible shots, but I'm kind of curious. Lower volume of blood. All right, Scruffy. Track him down, boy. Got him right in the spleen. Stomach content present. Oh, we might actually get a kill on this. Resting spot. All right. Wood bison. Scruffy. Oh, there he is. Still tracking him down. Immersion. Oh, he is on the map. Okay. I didn't realize you could see him on the map. I thought turning off the marker would turn that off. Is that him under the tree, or is that just a shadow? That's a rock. Map updated. Okay. Not sure what updated. He is still tracking. Oh, and he's on our compass too. So what is it? What does this turn on if I go to settings? And I say dog companion marker, always on. What does that do? Oh, it shows it on the screen. Okay, got it. I thought that would just turn it off completely. Apparently not. I've got everything turned off I can. I really wish they do a ranger mode in this game. I don't know why they didn't. He is still going. Good thing I got the dog. Makes it a lot easier, that's for sure. A game changer. I'm coming, Scruffy. I'm out of breath. Oh, we're catching up to the wolfies. Okay, he's bled out about 4 gallons of blood by now. It's going to be really low on oil. Yeah, this is kind of an experiment, Dave. I wanted to see if I could get, 2 bullets into him. Would he actually eventually die? You're backtracking on your trail, Scruffy. What's that mean? This wolf is on a strict lead diet. Still bleeding like crazy. Old Scruffy tracked a bear 1.6 kilometers, so we'll, in the demo. His name wasn't Scruffy then, but it was the dog. Or was it Scruffy? I don't remember if I named the dog in the demo. Discover new territory. I'm gonna have to get some rappelling gear here soon. Oh, look at the waterfall. That's cool. Oh boy. Oh, hey, how's it going, guys? Don't mind me. Scruffy? Oh, he's still down there. Finish tracking blood. I don't feel like I'm levitating over the ground. Oh, he found him. You got in the creek and just couldn't make it anymore. Good job, Scruffy. You tracked him down. Shot 1, 2, 3. Nice. So that's the one. That's one I tagged the first time when they were all running away. Tracking distance 893 meters. Wait, shot distance 29 meters? What? I don't remember shooting them 3 times. Did I shoot him 3 times? I'm confused. This would make sense for when they were running away. I was pelting shots at them, but that would have been more than 29 meters. Is that only the info for the... Oh, that's only the info for that one. For the final shot that killed him. Got it. I did shoot him 3 times? Okay. I thought I just shot him twice. Interesting. Anywho. I shot him in the tail. Okay. And then I got a gut shot. That's what finally brought him down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dave. I think this first shot was when they were running. Well, anyway, 108 bucks. Actually, let me get screenshots of this for later analysis. Yeah, that doesn't change any of the stuff over here. Yeah, this is way lower energy though. I'm pretty sure this is a shot when they were running away. I was pelting shots at them. So I winged them, and then it just happened to be the next one. The next time I ran into him, I just happened to shoot that guy. Because these are up at like 2,600 joules of energy. Because I was a lot closer. That's the only thing that makes sense. And I'm pretty sure I only shot him twice at close range. Interesting. Alright, let's get a shot of that. And we got a tail shot. A screenshot of that. We got the old gut shot there. Sorry, Wolfie. It was for science, and then we can sell. Okay, what a journey. Where am I? I'm almost at the edge of the map. There's like a lake or something up here. Check out this waterfall. It's pouring down rain too. Not great. Neat. This is cool. Kind of, oh yeah, I forgot. We can't step up like 3 inches without dying. Is that a hot spring? Why is it yellow? Look in the pea pool. Can I get a neat shot of this? Kinda. Kinda, sorta. There you go. I know it's raining, but whatever. Like Scruffy's on a mission. Were you following the trail on purpose, or did that just happen to be where the nav mesh was? Okay, so if we hang it right here. Yeah, there's a little... I wanted to check out this pond thingy or whatever it is. Thunder in my headphones. Sounds really good. Too bad it's not bright and sunny and I could get some nice photos. It's a cool area over here. Oh man, it's 9 o'clock. Not sure what time Mrs. Kerbo is going to be back. It's like my bedtime. I'm old. She's still at the event, so I'm not sure how long the play was she was going to see. She'll be tired. She turns into a pumpkin if she's not in bed by like 8:30. There we go. To the pond. Look at that. Nice peaceful spot. It's a shame about the rain. Pardon me while I get screenshots. Oops. Whee! I wanted to frame this. There we go. Nifty. And that's pretty much the edge of the map, so we've been all the way over here. We got a campground over there. I'm not sure we'd find much up in here. I might just head on down this trail. Not sure if that ends there or if that's because of the fog of war. So we want to head on down the trail to the southish. How is it getting to be in game? It's only 125. Alright, cool. It's been a good hunt so far. I'm digging it. Just weeds? Yep. Somewhere this head trails south again. This head trails south? No, this trail heads south. Words are hard. Yeah, we gotta go on around. Oh man, it's just gonna put me to sleep, this rain and soft thunder off in the distance. You're feeling sleepy. Your eyes get heavier and heavier. Drift off into a nice deep sleep. This creepy time brought to you by Kerbo. So that river, okay, goes down across, right? All the animals are probably in shelter somewhere, being smart. Not me, I'm out here walking around with this crap. Yeah, pull out the fishing rod. Wowzers. It is a pretty game. So, yeah, I guess we'll see if this ends. It looks like there's terrain there anyway. Looks like it's baked into the map to have a trail. Head on down. I don't think there's any animals up here. So I'm being pretty noisy. This bridge looks safe. It's a little more open. Big old boulder field. Well, if there's anything up here, Scruffy will find it. See what he comes up with. Well, here's a feeding zone of some kind. I kind of wish the grass wasn't, like, super obvious like that. It's, like, clearly a different texture and model and color and everything. Looking for signs. I already found them, buddy. Waiting on sign footprint. Alright, you can come back. There are apparently wood bison up here. The ground is kind of like turning wet looking. Oh, and doll sheep. Alright. Resting spot right on the trail. Makes sense. Do you see something over there, or is that just random? I'm thinking I see stuff, but it's just like shiny rocks or weeds. Here, there's a lot of dead trees. The brush fire or something? Okay, so that herd kind of roams. That bison down there? Yeah, there's some bison. Wind's blowing right at him. Perfect. Angle off this way. It's definitely a need zone of some kind. Resting spot, eating spot. Doll sheep eating spot, alright. Some big old bison down there. Wander off. I could get up to about 100 meters. Take a shot. I like the look of that one right there. Got out of bullets. Tell if that one's bigger. I need to shoot them when they're laying down. It's hard to tell where the shot should go. Their lungs are kind of lower. Might have been too low. Okay, it took off through the woods. Go have a peek down around there. Is that blood? No, that's a stick. It's hard to tell sometimes. There's some blood. Yeah. Bummer. I think I was a little too low. Track him down, boy. Don't think we're gonna get him. Nope. Alright, well that's a bummer. I rushed the shot a little too much. Getting tired. Okay, Mr. Classy. See if they ran over this ridge. In theory, the rain would help mask our scent and our noise. I don't know if that works in the game or not. Oh boy, it gets pretty rugged over here, doesn't it? Yep, it sure does. That trail does continue on. It just was the fog of war not letting us see it. Wowzers. I don't think they went over the cliff, so they should be up here somewhere. Maybe? On top of a ridge in a thunderstorm. Smart move. I'm not sure, Mr. Classy. I haven't gotten very far into it. I don't know where they went. Keep heading that way, though. We're going to reach the end of the map. There's a trail down there. Kind of head for the trail. Here's some wolves off to the west over there. And I haven't really looked into the different types of ammo. I think maybe you can buy different types of ammo for the gun. I'm just using the free ammo, basically. The standard ammo. What's our cash up to now? 1745. Nice. Alright, so we're going to hit a fork and we want to hang a right. I covered a lot of territory tonight in 2.5 hours. Okay, here we go. It's opening back up. Look at these fallen trees though. That is cool. That looks really good. So here the trail splits. I'll go that way. I'm just looking at these fallen trees because they look cool. Should be a little freer now. So I'm not tripping over you. Got off the trail. Looks like it's to my right. There it is. Not much around here. Let's have Scruffy take a look around. See what he can find. Found a footprint, huh? What kind of footprint did you find? Okay. Sometimes he finds things, but he didn't really find it where he's at. Is there a footprint anywhere on this trail? Scruffy. You're just making up stuff? I don't see any footprints. I think you're full of crap. So there's either an invisible footprint there, or there's just, I don't know, there's just nothing there. Just a bug, I suppose. Yeah, it's my bedtime. This rain's about to do me in. Sounds really good. I don't suppose there's a camp down here anywhere, is there? Maybe over in here. Let's do a little more exploring, and I'm gonna have to call it a night. It was a good hunt. We'll go over the hunting log real quick when I end the stream, in case you're curious. A lot of mule deer, that's for sure. And what new stuff do we get? We got an elk. That's new. I think everything else we've got before. Several cases where they got away, which is not great. This goes on across. Indeed, it does. Just keep following this. We make lots of noise. I don't think there's anything around. I haven't seen much sign of anything. Yeah, well, as soon as I say that, a need zone pops up. Yeah, just I think there's mainly just wood bison in the area. Oh, look at that. It's like a big canyon. Interesting. There's a fork up here? Oh yeah, hide behind the grass. Map updated. See, it says that, and then there's nothing updated that I can see. Yeah, I don't know what it updated. I don't see anything. When I first started playing the game, it would say that, and then there would be question marks to go find. I don't know if it's just broken or what. Even Scruffy's getting tired. You hear him yawn? They clear out their paths. Yeah, got some more elk need zones. Got some elk and some wood bison herds down in here. Yeah, seriously, they haven't cleared this trail in a while. Map updated. Oh, there we go. Now we got a question mark. I wonder if that's a camp. We'll head for that. Put a marker on that. That is over there. Right. Just keep following this trail. I think it ends down here. Oh wow, this is really pretty down in here. It wasn't pouring down rain. I see clearings. I like to check them. Never know what you'll see standing around. Wow, this is cool. I like this trail back in here. Right, is that a camp up there? Think maybe I can make out some structures. Okay. Guess we'll go over the rock. Guess the rock team wasn't talking to the walking trail team. They made the map. Oh man, look at these cliffs. This is great. I love this kind of scenery. Wow. A big old waterfall over there in the distance. Seriously cool. One, two, three. Oh, got a little bit wet. All right, we just got to wind our way up here, and I think we'll have a fast travel spot for down here. I'm pretty sure that's a camp up there. And I assume we have to go around. Yeah, the trail goes around. Where'd the doggy go? You get stuck, Scruffy? Scruffy? Oh, he's way over there. I think his pathfinder got messed up. Here he comes. There he is off in the distance. Oh, my daughter's singing Night Night. She's out on the East Coast on a band trip. Sell her Night Night real quick. Where you been, buddy? What if the rock over the trail like threw him off? He didn't know how to handle that. Yeah, right, Dave? We need to get Hoot out here cleaning up these trails. I'm sure if he was in charge, they'd be in a lot better shape. Alright, doggy, let's get to this camp. Then we'll review the hunting log. And head off to bed. I need a recording of this to play so I can fall asleep to it. I'm about ready to fall asleep right now. Well, we got something. What was that? Is that a doll sheep, maybe? Dal sheep? I'm not sure how you say that. Dal or doll? Probably Dal. I keep saying doll. There's the parking lot. The camp's up here, it looks like. And there's something over the hill bleeding at me. Oh, we got wolves over here, too. Alright, stay close, Scruffy. Here's the camp. Yeah, I hear you, wolves. Camp discovered? Maybe? Hello? Go to sleep. No. It still has the question mark here. Is this not a campsite? I'm confused. It's as much as I can zoom in. I have to go to the parking lot to, like, discover it or something? I don't know. What was bleeding over here? Bleat, bleat? Is that a sheep of some kind? Or some kind of animal, but I don't see anything over here yet. Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's a Dal sheep. Well, let's see if we can get a Dal sheep to end the night. Ran off a little ways. Doesn't act very concerned. Did I just whiff that? Possibly. Almost out of bullets. Last mag. I know it refills like if you're at a lodge or something. I don't know if you run out, will it refill? Just rocks? That's just rocks. Yeah, I might have just whiffed that shot. He didn't seem too bothered by it. Six scruffy on him. Blood trail. Yeah, just winged him. Bummer. Might have held too high. So I was 0 for 100 and they were at least 150. So I was aiming a little high, but I think I aimed a little too high. It was downhill a bit. Yeah, he got away. Alright. That seems to be the theme for Way the Hunter too. If you don't get a lung shot or some, catastrophic gut shot or something, they just run away. Even if it would normally, they would like bleed out. That seems to be just the way the game works. Lung shot or nothing. So I should have been more careful, but I'm getting tired. Let's see, I got that need zone. Is there anything else over here we need to grab? I think it might be a good Dal sheep area. Yeah, it's still, like, it doesn't realize that I went to the camp. Come on, game. I want to get this camp discovered so we have a fast travel spot. Let me go to the parking lot and see if that snaps it out of it. Let's send Doggy home. Thanks for your service, Scruffy. Okay, here's the parking lot. I can summon a vehicle. Still doesn't register the camp. We'll go again and then see if it kicks it out. Is it Doll, Dave? Alright. Maybe I was saying it right then. I mean, you don't go shopping at the mall. You go shopping at the mall, so... I'd buy that. Alright, here is a camp. Apparently it's undiscoverable. We can sleep here. If I sleep here, will it discover it? Just sleep for like, say, half an hour? Nope. Yeah, hi wolves. How's it going? I just wanted to discover this campsite and go to bed. Maybe it's bugged. Oh crap. Don't kill me. I mean, I've been all over the campsite. Yeah, the fire pod is the sleep. Usually you just walk up to these camps, and when you get close, it says discovered. This one, not so much. Walk all the way around the outside. Here the trigger is like offset or something. Here, wood bison. Well, that's disappointing. Oh, look at him go. Definitely need to come up here and do some doll sheep hunting. It's gonna be hard to do if I can't get the flippin' camp to unlock. Well, another bug report, I guess. Where's the exact center of the question mark? Looks to be the fire pit. Yeah, I'd say it's the fire pit. Alright, well, I'll log off here, and hopefully, in theory, I would log back in, or log out. That's usually how it works. And then we'll see. Is that a flippin' wood bison? Sure is. I mean, I've already injured a lot of animals tonight. Why not go for another wood bison? Why not? Because you're supposed to go to bed. That's why not. Is that him? You run down there and he's just mad now because I shot him. That's weird. I've killed those before. Can't seem to kill them anymore. Scruffy, I hope you didn't get too comfortable because I need your help again. Pretty sure. This guy was standing right down here somewhere. This is a lot easier with the dog. That's for sure. Welcome back, Scruffy. There's a blood trail here somewhere. Oh, he's further down this way? Yeah. Man, that should have been a long shot. I don't understand that. Finish tracking blood. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, weird. Apparently it was merely a flesh wound. Very strange. Alright, well, I am going to log off here, and hopefully when I log back in, I can discover this camp. Wait, where did the camp go? Over here. Yeah, it's right here. There it is. It's just tucked back in here. Ta-da! Discovered camp. Not. Alright, let's take a look at the hunting log. We did a lot tonight. Let's see. We're going to go down to 411 and then... Yeah, here we go. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 6 mule deer. It's a heck of a hunt tonight. They're all 1 stars, if they're anything. Nothing special, unfortunately. We got a trio of wolves and an elk. Not a bad hunt. But that will be it. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekends. I need to head off to bed. And I'll catch you again next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.